The Carlotta Air Base in Caracas still bears the scars of the attempted coup on April 30th.
They knocked down the fence over there. The crowd burst in. One of them started firing, and the colonel, who was standing here, was wounded.
The order: attack the base and take control of it. Violent groups managed to knock down a fence and get inside. They not only managed to burn part of a command post, there was also damage in other parts. That's why the helicopters were moved to the center of the runway to protect them. When they knocked down this fence, they came in and started shooting in this direction. There were more than 20 bullet holes in this wall from rifles and handguns. And one colonel in the National Guard was wounded right here. You can see where one bullet hit that tree. It was part of what the opposition called Operation Freedom, aimed at overthrowing President Nicolas Maduro. The Altamira Junction, just north of the base, was a battle scene and the meeting point for all those who supported the insurrection. Here lies the evidence of the crimes allegedly committed on that day. Members of the National Assembly came and went, at least 10 of them, in plain sight of the cameras.
What's happening is what we were waiting for. Support from the armed forces.
Here, President Guaidó has called on the people to take to the streets and has declared that the final phase of Operation Freedom has begun.
Others included Henry Alop, the General Secretary of Venezuela's oldest party, Democratic Action, as well as Edgar Zambrano, the Vice President of the Assembly who had taken part in the talks with the government in the Dominican Republic and who has now been arrested for his role. This video shows him with Leopoldo Lopez, who escaped from his house arrest that morning with soldiers supporting the coup, and with Juan Guaido. For the public prosecutors, all these videos are evidence in their investigation into 8 crimes that include instigating rebellion and treason. So far, the Supreme Court has evidence against 7 lawmakers that points to such crimes.
They appeared publicly on the scene to support the soldiers who had revolted to overthrow a legally elected government. They clearly violated the Constitution, openly supporting the coup, and they became themselves part of a military conspiracy, which amounts to treason.
According to the court, since they were caught in the act, there is no need for an investigation into the merits of the case, and the Constituent Assembly stripped them of their immunity.
According to Article 200 of the Constitution, in Venezuela, parliamentary immunity only protects members of the Assembly from prosecution when they are carrying out their duties as lawmakers. It doesn't protect them if they commit crimes outside those duties.
56 officers and soldiers who took part in the failed coup have been demoted and expelled from the armed forces. The United States lifted its sanctions against General Manuel Christopher Figuera, the former head of the intelligence service SEBIN, for the government. That shows that the sanctions are a form of political blackmail.